I knew something was off the moment her perfume hit me. It wasn't the scent itself. Sophie always wore the same light vanilla fragrance. It was the strength of it. It clung to her, heavy, like she'd spray it over and over, trying to hide something. Sweat, maybe, or worse, someone else's smell. For weeks, I had been brushing off the gnawing suspicion. Sophie had suddenly taken to the gym, sometimes twice a day. She swore it helped her clear her head, helped her feel like herself again. I wanted to believe her. God, I tried. But the late nights, the vague excuses, the new wall between us, it was becoming impossible to ignore. So I stopped ignoring it. I hid a small camera inside my car and let her take it, telling her mine was in the shop for a tune-up. She didn't suspect a thing. That night, I sat in front of my laptop and pressed play. The moment the video started, it felt like a blade driving straight through my chest. At first, it was harmless enough. Sophie, in her gym clothes, sliding into the driver's seat, humming to herself, adjusting the mirror. But then he appeared. A tall, muscular trainer I'd noticed once or twice when I picked her up before. He slipped into the passenger seat, beside her, and the kiss was immediate. Hungry. The kind of kiss that doesn't just happen. I didn't need to see more, but I forced myself to. They stayed in that car for nearly 30 minutes. Touching, whispering, laughing. My wife, giving herself to another man in the very place I should have been. I didn't cry, not right away. I sat there trembling, replaying the scene again and again until my eyes blurred. A part of me even hoped the footage would change, that maybe this time she'd push him away, shout that she was married. But she didn't. That night, I lay awake staring at the ceiling, her soft breathing beside me like a cruel mockery of peace. I wondered how long it had been going on. I wondered if I had seen the signs and simply chosen to look away. By morning, I knew what I had to do. The next day, she came back from the gym, cheeks flushed, hair tied back, water bottle in hand. She smiled when she saw me, though something flickered in her eyes, hesitation, maybe guilt. "You're home early," she said, slipping off her sneakers. "Yeah," I answered, my voice steady. "Can you sit for a minute? There's something I want to show you." Her smile faltered. "Show me what?" "Just sit," I said, motioning to the couch. She hesitated, then dropped onto the cushions with a nervous laugh. "You're scaring me. What is this?" I didn't answer. Instead, I plugged my laptop into the TV and hit play. The sound of a car door closing filled the room. Sophie froze, her face drained of color as she watched herself on the screen. Watched him climb into the passenger seat. Watched their lips meet. "Oh my God," she whispered. I stood behind the couch, arms folded, fighting to keep from shaking. She reached for the remote, but I snatched it first. "Don't," I said quietly. "Don't you dare look away." Her breathing grew ragged. She buried her face in her hands, peeking through her fingers as the screen replayed every touch, every kiss. "Please," she begged. "Please turn it off." "Why?" My voice cracked, fury breaking through. "You weren't ashamed while you were doing it. Why should you be ashamed now?" Tears streamed down her face. It wasn't what it looks like." I laughed, sharp and bitter, a sound that didn't even feel like mine. "Not what it looks like. Sophie, I can literally see his hands on you. I can see you letting him." She shook her head, her words spilling out in broken pieces. It just happened. I didn't mean for it to. It's not serious. I swear I love you. I do. It was just what?" I snapped. "Just some fun? Just a mistake? How many times, Sophie? Once, twice, or every time you go to gym?" She sobbed harder, curling into herself like a child. I don't know why I did it. I just felt invisible. You've been so distant. Work, stress, everything. And when he noticed me, I was weak." Her words cut deeper than the video itself, because buried inside them was a twisted truth. I had been distant, but none of that excused what she'd done. None of it gave her the right to destroy us. "So this is my fault," I whispered, more to myself than to her. Her head snapped up, eyes red and swollen. No, it's not your fault. I messed up. I ruined everything. Please don't leave me. We can fix this. I'll end it. I'll never see him again. Just please. Her desperation should have broken me. Once, maybe it would have. But something inside me had already shattered beyond repair. I paused the video. The frozen image of her lips on his still burned into the screen. Do you know what I see when I look at you now? I asked, my voice trembling with rage and grief. I don't see my wife. I don't see the woman I married, the woman I thought I'd spend forever with. I see a stranger, a liar, a cheat. She reached for me, but I stepped back. Her hands fell uselessly into her lap. I can't do this anymore, I said. The words came out flat. Final. I won't be your second choice. I won't be the man you come home to after giving yourself to someone else. Her face crumpled. Please don't say that. But I meant it. The days after blurred together. Silence. Slammed doors. Endless apologies I couldn't hear. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw them together. Every time she touched me, I pulled away like her skin was fire. On the fourth day, I packed a bag. Where are you going? She whispered, standing in the doorway of our bedroom. To get some air, I said calmly, though inside I was breaking all over again. Maybe for a day, maybe longer. She stepped closer, tears streaking her face. If you walk out that door, we're done. I looked at her then, really looked, and realized something. We were already done. I know, I said softly. Then I picked up my bag and left. It's been months since that night. Sophie still calls sometimes, leaves messages about how she's changed, how she's sorry, how she'll never forgive herself if I don't come back. Maybe she means it. Maybe she doesn't. But when I close my eyes, I still see that video. I still hear her begging me to turn it off, too ashamed to face the truth. And I know, without a doubt, that trust once broken never really returns. Because the moment I pressed play, Sophie knew, just as I did, that our marriage was already over.